Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my current go-to glam makeup look that I've been wearing a lot and I've been loving it so far. I've been trying out a lot of new techniques as well that I feel like really enhance my features and my skin. So I thought, you know what, let's share it with you guys. Now, it's more about the techniques than it is about the product. So you can definitely practice all of these techniques with whatever you already have. You don't need to specifically go out and buy whatever I am using. I also feel like this is the perfect time to brush up on your skills and techniques and just, distract yourself from whatever's going on around right now, because I know times are tough, things are hard. I feel like makeup is the best distraction right now because you have those couple of hours to yourself where you're just lost in your own world. That is what makeup is for me personally. And I thought, you know what, with this tutorial, it can be that thing for you as well. I know tutorials are on the down low right now, but I really love doing tutorials. So do let me know if you want to see more tutorials. But yes, without further blabbering, if you want to know my current go-to glam or if you want to learn some new techniques, then please keep on watching. Starting off with well-prepped skin because that's the key to a good makeup day. I'm using my Milk Blur makeup stick as a primer all over my face. You can use any pore filling primer that you prefer to get a smooth and blank canvas to begin with. Moving on, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and to that I'm going to add a couple of my custom enhancer drops from Cover FX, and then I'm going to dot this foundation concoction all over my face in a very thin layer. As you can see, it's almost translucent. That's the key to a good makeup day. And then with my brush, I'm just going to stipple this foundation. As you can see, I'm not moving anything around. I'm literally just pushing the brush against my skin, and this gives your skin such a beautiful finish. You have to see it to believe it. It's time to conceal, so I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm applying the concealer in my inner and my outer corners just to lift my eyes up without them looking too heavy. I'm also going to conceal the other high points of my face just to highlight them up. So that's the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, chin, and the area between my brows. I'm also going to apply it right underneath where I'm supposed to contour just to chisel my face up a little bit. Again, I'm just stippling this concealer into place. I'm not moving it around too much, making sure that I retain the concealing power of my concealer, but yet making it look very airbrushed. Just push the brush against your skin. You don't need to move the concealer around too much. I am just stippling all of this into place. Stippling has become my new favorite way to blend everything out. So making sure that I'm just blending all of that out. We are going to be taking extra steps to make sure that the concealer looks beautiful on the skin. But for right now, I am just going to push this against my skin and make sure all of that is blended out. For my eyes, I'm going to take the extra concealer on top of my eyelid area as well, just to prime them up and make sure that there is no discoloration going on, so that when we move to the eyeshadows, we don't have to work a lot with it. Once I'm done with blending all of that out, I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and again just stippling everything into place to make sure that there are no harsh edges between the concealed area and the foundation area. To set my base into place, I'm going to use my Coty Airspun powder. I'm taking a little bit of it on my cap and running my brush to make sure I have an even dispersion of product. I'm then going to push it into my skin. Making sure your brush is evenly coated would lead to non-patchiness, so that's a great technique. Just make sure you have a nice coating of it on your brush. I'm first setting my under eyes into place because those are the first areas to crease, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of powder around my mouth, again just to make sure that the smile lines stay at bay. Now to bring some color and life back to my skin, I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and again I'm just stippling it down into my skin. I've been loving stippling even my color products and not just base products. I'm also applying it on my hairline as well as on my chin and my jawline just to chisel them up. And the last year I'm going to apply it on my nose, and then we're going to move on to our blush. And again, you can guess it, for blush we're again going to use our stippling motion, and I'm applying it to the apples of my cheeks where my cheeks are the fullest, because I've been loving this blush placement for fuller cheeks. Right now everything might seem a little too much, but don't worry. Just trust the process and move on to highlighting. I'm using highlighter from that same palette that I used the blush from, and I'm just going to be applying it on the tops of my cheekbones just to highlight them up. I'm first just placing it down, and then I'm blending it out a little bit with the help of a small brush for targeted application. I'm also going to apply it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose just in a very tiny way, and also on my cupid's bow just to enhance all of those areas up. And now I'm going to take a quick little shower in the setting spray. This would make sure a lot of that powderiness is gone. But what I'm going to do next is, once my setting spray is dried down, I'm taking a little bit of my powder and just going all over my face. I have the tiniest amount on. You don't need a lot, just the tiniest amount, and this makes you look airbrushed. I'm not even kidding you. Next up, I'm going to start filling my brows, and I'm using Precisely My Brow, and I'm going to do it in very short strokes. I have started to define my eyebrows a little lesser. I still like my eyebrows to be defined, but just not as stark. So I'm just going in very small strokes, and once I'm done filling in, I'm also going to go in with my spoolie just to make sure that all of the areas that I need to fill in are filled in, and if there's anything else I need to work on, I'm going to quickly add small strokes in there. Quickly running through a little bit of brow mascara through my brow hair to make sure that they stay in place. I'm just going to brush them upwards to add a little bit of volume to my brow hair. And then we're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Heat, and I'm going to use a mid-tone brown. Anything that's about 3 to 4 shades darker than your own skin tone would do. I'm going to go in circular as well as windshield wiper motion, and I'm going to slowly build on this color. So I'm going to go in multiple layers, and once I'm happy with the amount of color deposition that I have, I'm also going to bring it out so that I have a V shape to my eye. This just really enhances my eye shape, and I love doing this. Once I'm done with this color, I'm going to move on to a slightly deeper brown, and I'm only going to apply it on my outer corners and extend them out just to make sure my eyes look a little bit more foxy. The brush I'm using is slightly more defined, and I'm again going in circular as well as windshield wiper motions. And once that color is done, I'm going to move on to a shimmery shade, a slightly rose goldy shade, and apply it all over my lid with the help of a flat synthetic brush. And after that, I'm just going to blend out my crease a little bit so that there are no harsh edges going on my eyes. The next step is going to be using a very deep brown and a pencil brush and extending it out in a faux wing. I like to just flick it out to make sure that I get a nice crisp wing going on, and I just end it out towards half of my eye. I'm going to apply both of those mid-tone browns on my lower lash line just to balance my upper and lower eyes out and make sure they're nicely diffused. This is going all over my eyes, and then the deepest brown is going only on the outer 1/3 of my eye, like you can see me doing right here. Quickly going to highlight my eyes with the help of the highlighter that I used all over my face to open them up. I'm also going to apply them right underneath my brow bone, and then it's time to apply mascara to my lashes. So I'm just going to wiggle this mascara through my upper as well as lower lashes to add some volume to my lashes and make sure that they look nice and fluttery. I will be going in with falsies later on, but this is a crucial step because this just ensures that your eyelashes blend into the false lashes later on. For now, I'm going to move on to lips. I'm using my MAC Soar lip liner, and I'm going to line and fill in my lips with this. This would just ensure that even if my top layer of lipstick wears off, I have a base underneath so my lips don't look nude and don't look pale. And once my lips are lined and filled in, I'm going to move on to my liquid lipstick shade, which is Too Faced Sellout, and I'm applying this all over my lips. This would just add a little bit of peachiness that would marry my eye look to my lips. And once I'm done applying that, I'm going to move on to my lip gloss, which is Stila's Lip Glaze in the shade Apricot, which again would add a little bit of warmth to marry the eye look to the lips, and this just completes my lips. But now we have lashes. I'm using these ones by Henna Henna, which are nice and fluttery. I've just applied a little bit of lash glue, let it become tacky, and I'm just pressing these on to my lash line. And yes, with that we finished this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. Do let me know if you'd like to see more tutorials, and if yes, then what? Let me know down below, because I love doing makeup tutorials, but I feel like not a lot of people want to see them. So if there is something you specifically want to see, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Bye.